I'm at 2023 LA Fleet Week event, San Pedro, California. I visit U.S. Coast Guard Fast Response Cutter, Terrell Horne. I really appreciate the three on-duty officers explain the function and operation of the ship to every visitors. Visitors can take pictures at the whole ship except the bridge section. Thanks for their service and bring the safety to LA.
This 154-foot fast response cutter. As you can see right here on the hull number, it says 1131. This is the 31st one of its kind. They're all over the country, there's supposed to be 51 of them in the fleet. Right now we're at number 48 or so. Coast Guard Cutter Terrell Horne is special to this AOR because on December 2nd, 2012, Senior Chief Terrell Horne gave his life for one of his fellow shipmates. They were in a high-speed counter-narcotic chase with a Panga when the Panga altered course and ran Senior Chief over, who was on the small boat. Just be advised when we're coming onto the cutter, the bow does move, so make sure you have a hand for yourself, a hand for the ship, and we'll go ahead and start the tour.
As you can hold up to 5 people for the crew. So a boarding officer, or coxswain, engineer, boarding officer, boarding team member, and a boat crew member as well. But you could also hold up to about 15 to 20 people. If we have that amount of people, we can bring them on either the starboard or port side. We have ladders that we could bring them up on. The way we launch it is where my shipmate right there is. From there, we just raise the gate, and then all you have to do is just take off the safety strap that's around it, get that orange line, and then pull it up, and it'll launch it right out. Fast and easy. If we're up and away, 2 to 5 minutes if we're on it. Some other things that are back here is we got this right here. Under this black cover and under that blue cover is our P100 pumps. It's used for dewatering, just in case there's a flooding and we need to get water out. They pump out 200 gallons per minute. Then we also have portable dewatering tools such as P6s, which is under these black covers. And those do 100 gallons per minute. And just in case the vessel's taking on water, we can put it in the small boat and go crazy. And then lastly, back here on the fantail is what right next to them, the towing bit. We can tow up to about 300 to 350 tons.
It's a very important. Every ship has an anchor. It's one of the most important equipment on a boat. Helps you get out of heavy weather, or if you have a casualty, you can pull out of a channel and anchor. You got 12 feet of anchor chain that's tied off to the front of the anchor or the back of the anchor, the shaft of the anchor. The anchor weighs about 330 pounds, able to hold a load of about just over 12,000 pounds. It's tied off and shackled off to a 750-foot anchor line or rope, as you see, and just having an extra 7 or however many feet we have. We normally anchor in about 30 feet of water, so just having an extra line on deck is just a precautionary thing. Moving a little bit back, right behind you, you'll see this covered. This is a Mark 38 machine gun. It's an Army gun with Navy equipment on a Coast Guard vessel. It's a 25 millimeter. So if you've seen, I don't know, any war movies, a 25 millimeter rounds probably that big. The main reason that we have this on the ship is is for the camera, but I guess the rate of fire is around 180 rounds a minute. So continuous burst of 180 rounds a minute. Arc of fire can come from a relative bearing, which is what it looks like to us. So it'd be like from a 260 to a 120. So a very large arc of fire. It can elevate up 40 degrees and go down an elevation 20 degrees. Any further, it'd probably shoot the bow.
As you can see, we won against the other branches yesterday in the cooking challenge. Our cooks participated, we won. And we got like simple amenities on here. So we got our TVs, we got our mini fridge, we got 2 snack benches there, we got more snacks in here, microwave ice maker, and then of course you guys can all smell the coffee. And then also we got our galley that you guys can go look inside. That's where our fridges are, our freezers, and then where our cooks. We got 2 cooks on board who make us what we want. And then up here we got our higher ranking personnel berthing, so like where they sleep, like where our captain sleeps. And then after you guys are done, if you guys want to look at the galley, you guys can go down below following BM2. That's where our berthings are, our bathrooms and our showers. But before that, you guys can look right where BM2 is. That's our shadow box. That's where Senior Chief Horne's like achievements and awards and the day of what happened on the day of when he passed away. That's all right there, so you guys can take pictures. So yeah, you guys can look in the galley or just follow BM2 down below.
Run 2 to 5 week patrols, and going into port varies on the needs, whether it be fueling, personnel transfer, food, things like that. So it all varies on how long our consumption will be, how long between pulling back into port. We do a joint mission with one of the black hole cutters. As you're leaving, if you look to your left and a little bit towards where Angel's Gate is, you'll see a big black Coast Guard boat. One of those is going out.
If you like this video, please give us thumbs up, subscribe the channel, press the bell button so you get notified when we update the channel. Please also follow us at IG and Facebook.